congratulations to Florida Gulf Coast. Obviously they outplayed us tonight, and I thought they played a very good game. I thought we weren't good enough defensively early, and then we shot so poorly for the course of the game that obviously our offense wasn't good enough. But some of that changes if we make a few of those shots, and didn't make nearly enough of those. So look forward to get back to work and playing on Tuesday.
Chris, you went about 9 minutes without a field goal. There were 7 minutes in the first half and 2 in the second half. How would you assess what was going on there?
Yeah, I think really, John, I think they played a very good defensive game, and part of it was, I think, giving up the 3-point shot. And I have to take a closer look at it, but it felt like that. Like if we moved the ball around and they were protecting the basket against cuts and post moves and stuff, but we're willing to give up 3-point shots, and you have to convert them at some point. You have to get to the foul line, which our team has been doing very well this year. But at the end of the day, you have to have, when you have guys who can shoot, we have to make a couple so that the defense has to come out there and guard you a little bit.
Message after that, moving into GW on Tuesday?
Just obviously so much that we have to get better at, and we're going to work really hard here the next couple of days. We're not in class to try to do that.
Are you selling Tuesday as a fresh start, new opportunity, that sort of thing?
Not necessarily. We just have to be better and compete better. So it is obviously new, and there's conference or college games, conference games are exciting and great, and it takes another step. But we really need to make sure we take care of ourselves and are zeroed in.
If you had to make a list, like what needs the list of things you think you need to do better to be competitive?
Well, shooting is a big one. I would say, tonight I don't think we played really good team defense, and so that's probably, as a coach, that's probably the biggest one, is playing better team defense, having an understanding of what the other team's trying to do, of shooters, post players, how we're trying to handle that. Obviously, feel like we're very thorough in the scout. Maybe we need to be more so. So I would say team defense will probably be one, and then again, we have to make a few shots. You have to make a few of those shots so that it's not so crowded in the lane, or it's not so you're not running into so many bodies in the lane.
You had spurts, especially in the second half, where it was working on both ends. How do you find consistency, and how do you go and show them, hey, here's where we played really well, we need to do more of this, or where's the consistency?
No, for sure. Yeah, consistency has been an issue for us, and definitely. I think we will talk about that and show some of the things that we did do well. And again, when we had the 3 guards in the game, and I think we got it maybe to 10 on Dushan's 3. The next 3 plays were similar, in that the pace of the game was fast, and we were moving, and I think we missed all 3 shots. And so, again, our defense was not nearly good enough, our team defense, but we do have to make some shots, especially if we're going to be defended like that, where they allow shots to be taken, and you just have to knock some down to kind of free up the game a little bit.
I know every team is different, every year is different, but do you draw on any of your experience? I mean, as long as you've been doing this, you've been through a couple of spells like this. Do you draw on any personal experience to work on that?
Yeah, of course. Things can change quickly in basketball, and you don't know what it's going to be, what shot it's going to be, or a guy diving on the floor, a moment that inspires the team, or the ball hits the rim a couple times and goes in, or whatever that is. But in the meantime, the main thing is to work and to really try to improve the things that we're. It's tempting, of course, to try new things, but I think the most important thing is to try to be good at what we're doing, and just try to continue to understand better how we're trying to defend, understand better how we're trying to score, and if we can do those things, we can build and be better. And I think that would be the biggest thing. Is it's tempting to, try new defenses and all those things, but really, we're a few months in here to really trying to do things a certain way, and we need to get better at that way.
Talking about the team defense not playing the way you would have liked, is it more of an effort thing or an execution thing?
I think probably an execution thing. I think as a coach, you probably see it all as effort, because if you make a mistake, even though that doesn't seem like an effort play, as a coach, I would see it as an effort play. So, the execution, I think we gave up a 3 early, and we handled the post player the wrong way, and he was able to kick it out for an easy 3. And we switch a lot on defense, and we've been late on some of our switches. Some of our lineups on defense have been, have really not put enough pressure on the ball and not rebounded well enough. So, it's a lot of things for us to really work on and try to figure out.